So let's discuss the supplemental activities, okay? I'm going to share my screen as I always do. And first of all, you probably saw it in the messages, right? You saw it. We send it to every chat. So I'll just open one and we'll discuss it, okay? Cohort 4, here it is. Oops, not here. Okay, another, maybe here. Yes, here. So we're excited to introduce 3 signature online series designed to inspire, connect, and equip practical skills. So there's going to be webinars, and webinars would count towards the supplemental activities. But you remember it was like that before, right? So if we open the calendar, if you open your Google with this link, you would be able to see it in your calendar. Okay. So if you open it like that, you see, you can add it. So once you add it, I already added it, so I'm not going to add it right now. Just going to open my calendar. Here it is. So if you click on the link, did you all receive this message in your group? Did you see it? So yeah,
The one that you sent yesterday or
yes.
something?
It's today. It's today in the morning.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So once they click on this link, they would be able to add the calendar, right? So here it is, the calendar. So it's every Wednesday and Friday. They are going to have a webinar. So you can see there are different timing, right? And Friday it's 6 p.m., sometimes 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m. And on Wednesday it's in the morning at 11 a.m. There are some webinars, and it's by different people. I think there's Jordan Trotsky, who is our resource teacher, new resource teacher. And there is Hanjan, who is our basically the person who works for De Montfort University, but he's a business major, so he helps us a lot with our sometimes regional conferences and also here with webinars. So at the moment, the way it works, if they click on this, they would see this Zoom link, you see? So clicking on this Zoom link, they can enter any webinar. But normally we would also send reminders to the chat because, you know, students forget things. But every student can keep track of it if they add it to their calendar. They can do it via computer, browser, but they can also add it as, how to say? So if they download on their phone, Google Calendar app, they would be always able to see it on the Google Calendar app, even set up notifications so it would remind them. Does that make sense? Yeah. So what I was told by Maksat, so basically this is Maksat, our, yeah, he sent us this message, our program, senior program officer. And he sent us, I mean, this is the three lecturers who are going to do that. So Hanjan, I already told you, Jordan, Troisi, and Yelena. So I'm not sure who Yelena is, but I know Hanjan and I know Jordan. So the thing is, Jordan is also coming to Almaty and I think he's coming to Atraonaktau as well. For cohort 4, he's going to conduct some supplemental activities, in-person supplemental activities. He's also going to provide some how was it? Tandem teaching. So, but again, we're going to discuss that. But when he's coming, he's do lesson observation. He's going to do supplemental activity, at least one for each group, hopefully. And he's going to provide some tandem teaching opportunities. Okay. Does that make sense for now? Okay. Let's open one of the trackers. I'm just going to open the tracker. You probably saw the trackers, right? It's the same thing. It's just slightly, I don't know, updated tracker. Just going to, who do you want me to open? Let's do
Me.
who's?
Zarina.
Zarina, you want yours?
Uh-huh.
So Astana, is it L? Yes, this one. So Zarina, if you open it, it starts from here, class attendance. You just do the same thing. You see grade trimester 1, now it's blocked. Now you can only enter the grades trimester 2. So it's basically same thing. Now, one more thing to look at. So this is as usual, right? Class attendance, grade trimester 2, pretty much the same thing. We have again project, but this time is business plan, right? Supplemental activity. I think this is another thing. So here it is. Most of the supplemental activities are going to be conducted not as it used to be, because in the past, it was pretty much all of it was conducted by teachers. Remember, we had supplemental activity? Now it's not. No, no, not anymore. You're going to conduct at least one field trip. Do you remember field trips, guys?
Yes, yes,
So,
of course.
so you're going to conduct one field trip. You're going to accompany them for the field trip. So when you choose here total hours, here you would write the hours, and then you would write the type of activity. You would choose basically what are you going to choose? You're going to choose type of activity. In just a minute, I'll open example tracker. I think I had some example. Anyways, you know how it works. Here there are two types of activities that you can conduct. One is field trip. Second is you can invite a guest lecturer. Does that make sense? So,
Yes.
and yeah, so with the guest lecturer, you could have some kind of, tandem activity. So this is what supplemental activities are like. Yes. Question?
Like previously, yeah, we conducted with Nadezhda. I invited my ex-colleagues,
Yes.
native speakers, like
Yes.
speaking clubs.
Yeah, but Farisa, we have to be careful right now. We have to make it about business. It could be anything about business. Let's see like the topics about business here. Like if we open the calendar, let's open the calendar. Yeah. You see here, there could be things like ikigai. So entrepreneurship fundamentals, building multi-million smile enterprise, public-private partnerships, from ideas to project thinking, smart planning, essential toolkit for engagement, things like that. So, business topics. You can add those, but for some reason I was told that we should organize some guest speakers. So not the teachers, but we should provide the people who are from the field. So they're businessmen. You can totally leverage your students, right? They can come from one group to another. I mean, a lot of teachers actually did that, right? You invited your own students as guest speakers because they were professionals in energy environment. But now it's about business. So if they can talk about business in other groups, that's also feasible, but it should be in English. And it should be facilitated by you. Does that make sense? So you could get your hours. Questions?
Just one guest speaker, right? One field trip, or they are interchangeable.
There should be one field trip that's mandatory. Guest speakers are not mandatory. But it means that it used to be that every teacher would provide 10 hours at least of supplemental activities. Now it could be less. So now teachers are not obliged to provide 10 hours. But then again, if you provide less hours, that means you're paid for less hours. Does that make sense? So only in class attendance, I should only see 50 hours. It should not exceed 50 hours because everything that's above 50 hours, it's not paid. Supplemental activities, again, could be maximum of 10. And 1 hour should be a field trip. Again, the field trip is organized by us, but if you have some ideas, it's like do you know some businesses, especially American businesses, that we can organize like, a trip to? We would organize the bus or a minivan, and we can also organize yeah, if we need some like any fees to be paid. But it's like it's not a big budget, so it should not be something grandiose, something small. Okay. Any questions about supplemental activities, or it makes sense? How do you feel? I know it's different from what we had before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But webinars aren't also mandatory, yeah? Like in previous cohort, they can
No,
choose.
Fadisa, they can choose, but they have to attend at least, like, in total they should attend at least 10 webinars. But the problem is
Mm-hmm.
there are students who attend no webinars at all, or there are students
Yeah.
who attend every single webinar. So they have like 20,
Mm-hmm.
30 supplemental activities. So it's like it's very uneven, but it really depends on the student. They have to do at least 10 supplemental activities. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Just
those
yes.
supplemental, are those webinars are counted towards our webinars? I mean, or are they separate things? The thing that you said, at least 10 supplemental activities that we should provide. So
Okay.
they do not include the webinars, right?
So what you have to, the students can choose the webinars they want to attend, but at least, I mean, it's better to attend at least 10. And the thing is, like, because webinars are provided by other teachers, they're paid for those webinars. Okay. Okay.
And are there any ideas that you can give me? Like,
Uh-huh.
what are those supplemental activities?
Remember guest speakers? We just discussed. So, like, you
Just
can, uh-huh.
so I have an option to invite 9 guest speakers, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
yeah, she should be one field trip. So I was told, Maksat told me that he and Aidan are going to figure out what kind of like field trips they want to provide. But if you have it within your groups, you can discuss it. It's like, guys, do you have any ideas where we can go together, outside the classroom to, yeah, it's preferably speak English and then, or discuss that after that in English. That would be
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Ideally, American companies. If there are no American companies, then foreign companies also would do. That's what I was told by Maksat. It could be an American company, ideally, or some just, foreign company.
Can it be like a speaking club or something?
No, speaking like it used to be like that, Lirin. It used to be like like a lot of teachers would provide conversation clubs. Not anymore. Yeah. So, mhm.
And what about these webinars? If they're attending them, should we mark their attendance? Is it helpful?
For now, Maksat told me that he's going to market himself. I'm not sure how he's going to do that, but that's what he told me. Mhm.
Mhm.
No
Okay,
question.
so that trimester, cohort also had it. If they are not getting 10 hours, they had to substitute by watching webinars or
Yes,
something.
I'm not sure if this option would be available, but probably yes, because we are desperate. We want to add hours, basically.
Okay, so every week we will be discussing ideas for supplemental activities here, and we should leave it for later. No? Like
Yeah,
what kind of supplemental activities to come up with, like as we do for ESP lessons, right? We will be discussing it every week, I guess.
yes, we will.
Okay.
But again, yeah, I was told that Maksat should be coming up with ideas, and he would inform me if he has some ideas. Okay. Any other questions about supplementals?
So, to sum it up, we'll have uh, general English lessons
Yes.
plus ESP lessons
Yes.
plus supplemental activities.
General English, ESP, and yeah, supplemental activities. Correct.
Uh-huh. What about the payment? Didn't quite get that. I
Uh-huh.
mean, when you say paid for supplementary activities, are these like some extra payment, or you will be deducting, I mean,
Okay.
taking it
Okay,
out?
Zarin, look. You're going to be paid
Uh-huh.
for 50 hours. That's for sure. Then
Uh-huh.
you have to conduct one field trip. That's it. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
if you have enough initiative and you find somebody who can speak on your lesson, and you should be facilitating it, if you conduct that, you would again add some more money.
How
Otherwise,
much
you're
we paid
same,
in the
same,
first?
same, same, Larina.
I mean, 50?
Okay. Okay. Maybe I should explain in Russian, because I tried to explain it twice, it didn't work. Смотрите, получается, у вас 50 часов есть, которые вы точно должны провести. Это обычные часы, правильно?
Это столько же, сколько в первом триместре?
Нет, у вас было 60 часов. Сейчас будет 50 часов плюс supplemental activities. Но supplemental activities в прошлый раз мы хотели, чтобы все учителя провели 10 supplemental activities. Сейчас вы не обязаны проводить 50 supplemental activities. Вам нужно провести один field trip, и все.
Right.
А остальное — это ваша инициатива. Хотите еще дополнительно еще supplemental activity? Но мне сказали, что теперь это будет только если вы пригласите себе еще спикера.
Thank you.
Только бизнес-спикера, конечно. Теперь понятно, да? Okay. If you have any more questions about supplementals, please ask me. So let's go back to our curriculum. And if you opened it, you probably saw that there is another folder. It's called Business Plan, right? Hopefully you opened it and you looked at it. There are a lot of lessons. First, you open Overview. Yeah, and this is what Overview is like. Then also you can open the participation rubric, which is easy. Business plan rubric. Let's see the rubric. Here it is. Main heading, the participant's name, content, executive summary, writing. Of course, it's going to be focused towards writing. Does that make sense? Business plan rubric. This is how they get the points, 10 points at the end of the trimester, right? Remember, the first trimester was market survey, and now it's business plan. This is what it is. Please let me know if there's any questions about this one. Okay, no questions. In terms of lesson plan, let's open the first one. Here it is. Warm up. Welcome back. Ask students briefly share highlights from the survey administration, how many responses they received, what platform they used, what challenges they encountered, how they addressed them. If they haven't administered the survey or collected enough responses, they will need to do that before the next lesson. Preview this trimester by briefly reviewing the outline and schedule for the final project to write the brief business plan for the innovative product service. They will discuss the project in more detail in the lesson 2B. Ensure that students understand the final project by answering questions and asking, Preview today's lesson, how to evaluate the results. So there's a video. Review the terms and concept about looking for patterns with extreme and scattered results by asking concept check questions, comprehension checking questions, survey analysis. Demonstrate teacher distribute activity 2 worksheet with sample data and models to students. How to show students how to identify and explain the results using data from part 1 in the worksheet. Call on the students to answer following questions. What percentage of respondents are male? What female? Are these numbers very different? Are the responses extreme or scattered? So basically, like discussing data, analyzing data. So, and the next one is checkout. Ask each student to share what they need to do next. Administer the survey, download and enter data, start analyzing, completing analyzing, and what they need the most to help with. No, I mean, if they need any help. They can also do it orally or write an anonymous note. Preview the next lesson. Participants will draw conclusions about their survey to be able to refine their product and services if needed, and create a business plan using the results. Any questions about this lesson?
So they will be just discussing their results maybe in a spoken form, right? They don't need to write the analysis of their data in written form.
They can do that, or they can do both. They can do it in written form or orally.
Oh, okay.
Look and see how much time you have, like how it works. You. By the way, do you remember the first trimester we had 12 weeks, right? Now all the pacing guide is for 10 weeks, and then there's catching up. I think you had the same for previous, you remember, cohorts. So the program is shorter, but there's like some time to conduct, like if you didn't have chance to do that before, to conduct to present later, 1 week later, right? So it's catch-up week, 2 catch-up weeks at the end.
But also looks like we have now 2 ESP lessons during the week. 1 week. In 1 week, there should be like 2 ESP lessons. Each lesson, yeah, like 1A, 1B. And if it's 20 hours,
let's see, pacing guide. It's pacing guide for trimester 1. So that's an old one.
yeah, I've seen it in the pacing guide for voices. It was there, like 50 hours in total, 30 hours general English.
I'll just find it. Just a sec. No. Let's see, which is level 4. Pacing guide. Trimester 1. Trimester 2, yes, here it is. So here it is. We have, so week 1. Here it is. Yes, ESP 1A, 1B. Analyzing survey data, using survey data. It's week 1. So we have 2 lessons. Pivoting to A to B. So, and here it is, the schedule. Remember I told you that we have 2 weeks for catch up. And week 10, we have unit 7. It's for level 4, 7. And lessons 10A, 10B. No? And ESP, yes, you're right. 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B. So yeah.
And I guess that's why we might not have time for supplemental activities. Yeah, actually, that's a good news, maybe.
Mhm. But I mean, you don't have to conduct them. You just need one field trip. That's it.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
it's our choice whether to conduct both 1A, 1B, for example, ESP lessons in the same day or separate them.
Yeah, of course. It's up to you to decide. You can decide. You see, it's really it's up to you. Any other
But it should
questions?
be 60 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's here. Look at the pacing guide. It's here.
Each 60 minutes, so still you'll need 2 hours for both.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Mm.
Here it is. Yeah. 60 minutes for A, 1A, and 60 minutes 1B. It's true. It's twice the load of the first one. It's more time. It's more intense this time. So, like, remember, it used to be 10 hours, right? Now it's 20 hours and 30 hours of class time. It used to be more hours, but then again, less units, fewer number of units. Mhm. Any other questions? It's unusual probably, but yeah, logical. Any other questions?
And we still conduct 5 hours a week, right?
Yes, 5 hours per week. Here it is. Here it is, week one. Yeah, there.
2 hours of this and 3 hours of general English.
Yeah, here. So unit 5 is here. Unit 6 is here. And yeah, so basically 3 weeks for one unit. Makes sense. Any other questions?
I have a question regarding the list of students.
Uh-huh.
2 of my students did not submit the final survey.
Uh-huh.
What
Yes.
happened to them? Should I be expecting them?
Remember that we never dismiss any students, so they're
Uh-huh.
still there. They can still come.
Okay,
If
good.
they do not come, then we need to they need to say like I'm withdrawing.
Okay.
But remember about the trackers, guys. Even if they are not very high on their like attendance in trimester 1, they can still do it in trimester 2 because remember it's cumulative. It's not just like you fail 70% in one trimester and you fail. No, it doesn't work this way. It's cumulative of trimester 1, 2, and 3. So if they are really good at other trimesters, which is not very likely, it's usually like good students are always good, and some students who are busy, they're always busy. There it is. That's just how it is. So, but even if they fail and they do not meet the criteria of 70% in attendance and grades, they can still be in the group.
But there is less chance, yeah, to get certificate. I had case with my student. She's planning to attend. So previously she said that she will attend, but she didn't come. And this time she said that she will pass all the tests and she will come to the classes, but she
Yeah,
didn't come in first trimester.
it's okay. It's okay. She can still come. I mean, she's not dismissed. We are not dropping
Yeah,
her.
but she needs certificate. She wants certificate. I say there is less chance to get the certificate.
Of course, there is less chance. I mean, she should now, like, if she failed the previous one, it means like she should do 100% now in this trimester to catch up with the
Mm,
previous one. Yeah. I
mhm.
mean, that's logical, right? If you want a certificate, you
Yeah.
should come. You should not say like I'm not coming, but then I want a certificate. It's just impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What
Thank
about
you.
week 11 and 12?
Uh-huh. Okay, let's
Do
look.
do they
Okay.
have to come to classes? No?
Okay, let's discuss once again week 11 and 12. If we go back. Remember, it's catch-up week. Again, if we didn't manage to do on time, we can catch up. Because sometimes it's too fast and they didn't finish something, didn't finish some unit test, they can still do it here.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Any other questions?
That's it.
Okay.
So 3 general, 2 ESP, 1 field trip.
Uh-huh.
This field trip will be organized on your site, or we should propose our idea.
Okay. Aloha, can you answer this question? We already discussed it.
Yeah, if you know some American company like who are willing, like if that company is willing to receive you, yeah, you can like speak to them and organize it, and they will pay for your bus trip or like bring you the bus. Only that, yeah. Lunch
We would
not
yeah, we can pay for
only
the
for trip.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can pay for the trip because it should be a very short trip. Should be no more than 1.5 hours. That's why very short trip, not very far from the city. So yeah, you can organize it yourself if you have connections. If you don't have any connections,
And if I find, for instance, a business owner, but it's a Kazakhstani industry, but they can speak English. No?
Alin, it's okay again, but can you give me the contacts and provide more details, and then I would discuss it with Maksat if it's possible. Yeah, and if we are desperate, we'll do that.
I
Okay.
see. Okay.
Okay.
It's just that I know some,
Business owners.
yeah, mhm.
Okay.
Business owners, and they conduct some, like webinars and seminars in English.
That's great. I mean, send it to me.
And they have
Give
also connection with Turan University. As
okay.
I mean, they are like invited lecturers.
Mm.
Fantastic. Can you send it to me?
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Ira, could you tell again about guest speakers?
Uh-huh. Guest speakers. Uh-huh.
So,
So
yeah.
basically, remember, guys, it should be like somebody who can present in English. It should be about business, and you should be able to facilitate that. So it should not be just students talking, because then we had like this conversation with our program director. Is like, why does the teacher pay it when like somebody else is talking? So I'm like, I think it's very logical that if you facilitate it, I don't know, do follow-up questions or some discussion activities after that, then the teacher should be paid for sure. Yeah.
So one
Yeah, we
supplement
had similar.
activity, is it 1 hour or 2 hours?
Normally, we want everything to be 1 hour. Like if you organize the field trip, we only calculate the time you are in that trip, like on the object, on the like whatever. And yeah, the same here. So it should be 1 hour. Also,
1 hour,
should not be long. Uh-huh.
And did you did you describe the business? How big should be this business or company? I mean, American or foreign?
If it's American company, it should not be very big. The problem is we just need somebody who would be willing to receive our students. It could be just an office, but if they could show us around, show us like where it is and explain what it is. Just send us like, if you have any connections, just send us the like details, and I would send it to Maksat, and he would decide if that's feasible. Any other questions?
And if we are like inviting our students as guest speakers, they should prepare some presentation, like
Yes.
to set the whole like lesson plan for them. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's better to have a presentation, and then you would be facilitating discussion or something. So it's not just a presentation, right?
Okay. And can we also ask students if they have in their companies? Again, we need to check if their companies are American companies.
You can just talk to them. Just talk to them. Talk about the field trip. Explain the logic of it. Ask them what they're, willing to do, and yeah, things like that.
Okay.
What if my husband has an MBA, but and he can actually talk.
He can, yeah. You can invite him as a guest speaker, yeah, for sure.
But he doesn't work he works in Kazakh Telecom. He does other business, but he has an MBA. I mean, maybe he can tell something that he studied during his MBA in London.
Darina,
Like
we
this.
just looked at the topics. Yes, it's ikigai and stuff like that. Of course.
Okay. Whatever. Any like marketing.
Yeah,
Business.
business.
Yeah.
If it would be something like the best thing that it would be about business plan. If he could talk about business plans, like how he assessed them, how he look at them, what is most important, like very simplified information. If he could present that, like ideal, because you know they have to do a business plan. It's going to be very basic business plan, of course, but I mean, if he could explain. And I mean, see how like your business plan lessons go in your, you know, classroom, and then see like what you can ask your husband maybe to prepare. Totally fine. Yeah. He can present in English, right?
He's good at it. I mean, business plans and stuff.
Yeah, very basic information, very easy. Not for like very sophisticated finance people. No, no, no. Not MBA style, like very, you know, your students are level 2, so very basic. Yeah.
Can
I
we
would love.
invite husband, Zarina? Level is C1.
He's gonna charge you a lot.
Let's discuss.
Yeah. Normally, guys, we pay you, but we do not pay like guest speakers. So if you can organize like your friends and like things like that, yeah.
Okay.
There. Any other questions?
Can we
Maybe I
combine
will.
groups together to have one guest speaker and share this guest speaker? Like,
Ye-
but
Yes, but then we'd have to figure out about the payment then.
okay.
Like I'm not sure how it would work, but then again, yeah, it's possible.
So we have to find these speakers by ourselves, yeah?
Necessarily, you don't have to do that. It's just like some people have connections, husbands that have MBA and stuff.
Because
But if
for
you
me,
don't,
it is really difficult
no,
to
no, no, no,
find
Zari,
someone.
Necessarily, you
Don't
don't have to. You don't have to.
Zira, can I like invite my ex-boss? Now he's like educational counselor like this, but previously he was director of language school, but now he's working at international company helping students to study like abroad. He I think did also MBA. He knows a
Yeah,
lot
yeah, yeah.
about business marketing.
We just need somebody who speaks English and can talk about any
Yeah,
business
yeah.
topics. Remember, I told you if he can talk about business plan, it would be fantastic. Yeah, possible. Yeah.
Yes,
Can
he
I
can
invite
talk.
myself?
Zarina, no, it should be another person because they got used to your intonation and everything. There should be like other people, like your husband. Yeah, it's perfect.
But he has an Indian accent.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good. You see, Zarin, you have good accent, and then like if like any person who's speaking English, they're going to meet a lot of people in their lives who have not so perfect accents. Russian accent, Indian accent. It's good. It's actually
So
good to
these are
expose them.
supplemental activities, right?
It is a supplemental. Yeah, we're all discussing only supplemental activity at the moment, Nisra.
I mean, I could tell them how to make business with Alibaba.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. But Zarin, within your lessons,
Okay.
ESP lessons, you can provide it as examples. Okay.
Okay.
Can we invite Zarina, for example, to
And we
our
can book, yeah, one day
guest
in
speaker?
co-working for that.
Yeah,
for
if Zarina
specific.
agrees to come, yes, Marina, you can invite Zarina.
Okay.
What else?
For free, yeah?
Yes, it is for free. That's the problem. Other questions?
No, that's it.
No? Thank you so much. Next week we're going to meet again, but now it's going to be like we did Mondays. Let's meet on Monday and discuss a respective like lesson plan for ESP. And if you have any questions, you can still write in the chat. So please do. Okay. Have a nice weekend. Love these hearts. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
let's take for a read.